excited to introduce you to these two grills from Recteq Grills out of Augusta, Georgia. We've got the Stampede, a traditional pellet grill, and we've got the Bullseye, more of a kettle grill style, but it's got the pellet grill twist on it. The Stampede has a stainless steel cooking chamber, stainless steel hopper lid that has a 30-pound capacity in here, and it's got a nice latch on there so you know that's not going anywhere. It has smart grill technology controller, uses PID algorithm in it to really give you precise temperature control and maintain that temperature over a long cook, even over 12 hours. It also has Y-pellet Wi-Fi connectivity, so you can connect this to your Wi-Fi network and actually check the status of your grill or turn it on or off with an app on your smartphone. Really cool. It goes from 200 degrees to 500 degrees in 5-degree increments using this little dial right here. It has 592 square inches inside the cooking chamber. And inside this grill is a unique stainless steel fire pot that Recteq has tested. They've actually driven a truck over it. That's how strong it is. The lid is a baked-on enamel, so it's going to last forever. And then inside the fire pot, you've got a ceramic ignition rod that's rated for thousands and thousands of ignitions. You really shouldn't have to worry about replacing it anytime soon. And as I mentioned, the Bullseye is a kettle grill style pellet grill. It's got a simple knob for temperature control. It's got a dome thermometer on the top of the dome. I actually used this to cook chicken and shrimp the other night. It was great. The grill heats up quickly for those hot and fast type grills like the chicken or shrimp. It goes from 200 to 550 degrees. It's got a 15-pound pellet hopper capacity with a baked-on porcelain enamel finish, and it's got about 380 square inches of cooking area inside. So I'm going to take you up close and take a look at some of the details. Let's take a look at the controller here. I've got some jerky in right now, so the set point is at low. That's about 180 degrees, so it is holding steady at 180 degrees. I'm actually in freezing temperatures right now in New Jersey, so it's doing really well. You've got a display for probe A and a display for probe B. You've got two probe ports here, and when you're doing a cook and you've got a probe in, it'll display your temperatures. You've got the power button here. You got settings button there, and you use this dial to change the temperature. So I can go from anywhere between low, which is 180, all the way up to 500. But I'm gonna keep it down at low because I want my jerky to cook nice, long, and slow, and dry out really nicely. But honestly, this is one of the best controllers I've seen so far. It really holds the temperature extremely well over a long cook. So far, I'm really impressed. Let's take a look inside the cooking chamber. Here you've got the stainless steel grates. You've got the temperature monitor. That's how the controller knows what the heat is inside the cooking chamber. Underneath the grates, you've got a stainless steel drip pan that I've lined with foil to make cleanup a little bit easier. And then underneath that, you've got the deflector and the fire pot. On the back of the Stampede, we have 3 smoke vents. 1, 2, 3. They're open to the elements, so I'm interested to see how it works in the rain. But so far, so good. They allow even distribution of the smoke throughout the chamber. Underneath the Stampede, we've got a really heavy-duty shelf for storage. We've got 2 sets of wheels, a set of fixed wheels and a set of locking casters. Really help with moving the grill around. I was able to get it from my front yard to my backyard very easily. Let's take a look at the controls for the Bullseye. You've got the power switch here. You turn that on to start the fan. And then what you'll do is you'll move your temperature dial. Max will just continue feeding pellets. Medium will feed them gradually, and the higher you go, the faster it'll feed the pellets. Then once you've got some pellets in the hopper, you want to turn on your igniter switch for a couple of minutes. That will make sure that your ceramic igniter ignites the pellets in the firebox. And then after a couple of minutes, the fire's going, you turn that off, you leave the power button on to keep that fan going, and you're all set. Let's take a look at the hopper for the Bullseye. You've got another latch here that makes sure that your pellets are safe from the elements. You've got a 15-pound capacity hopper that'll last you for 15 hours of low and slow smoking on here. I tend to use it for hot cooks, so I'll have the temperature gauge all the way up. But 15 pounds of pellets will last you about 15 hours. Here's the dome thermometer on the Bullseye. Reads up to about 800 degrees, but in my experience, it went up to almost near 600 degrees. Here's the inside. You've got your cooking grate here. You've got a deflector plate, and then underneath the deflector plate is the fire pot. Alright, so I've been testing these grills for a few weeks now, and I've got to say that I'm really impressed. You've got two very different grills here, but really, really great features. You got the Stampede that has excellent build quality. You've got the porcelain lid here. You've got the stainless steel cooking chamber, the amazingly accurate PID controller. You can see we're in snow here today. It's 32 degrees out. But this grill has stayed at 180 degrees flat for the last 3 hours as I'm smoking some jerky in there. You've got the Bullseye here. I got a lot more use out of the Bullseye than I thought I would. I've grilled shrimp on there. I've grilled chicken. I've grilled burgers. You can go low and slow on here, but you can also go hot and fast. And it's really impressive how hot that gets inside here. I'm really impressed with Recteq. You've got to check them out if you're in the market for a pellet grill. Excellent build quality, great features, great value. I know this is going to last a really long time. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Perry. Thanks for watching Gear Diary.